Hello, everyone. This is Dwayne Golden. I'm excited to be here with you today. And certainly, it's been a long few months as we've been working on the background of integrating something so very special. If you're here today and you're a guest, I want to let you know that we welcome you here in one of what we call our family meetings. And something that's very special about this is that as a family, we at times hurt together, we celebrate together, and we go through things together, and yet at the same time we remember each other and why we're here together. So go ahead and type in if you can hear me okay. Type in the number 1 if you can hear me and or see me. And once I see that, I know that you're good to go. While you're doing that, I'm going to do a couple things in this webinar. And in this webinar, I'm going to, first of all, start off with some housekeeping items, right? Refresh. There you go. I'm going to wait. So many of you, some of you, a lot of you can, a lot of you can't. Refresh your screen so that you can, please. Fantastic. Don't worry, guys. Those of you that are already here and see me, it's fine. Everybody's joining from different places around the world, which means there's going to be different internet speeds. Some are joining us from a device. Some are joining us from different internet speeds. Some countries some may be joining from 3G, 4G. So let's just wait. Okay. Okay. Now, all right. So we're going to begin. And as I said, I'm going to start off with housekeeping items. Here's some housekeeping items. Today is the first day that we are releasing and sharing with anyone to be a part of the 1x2 marketing suite. For those of you who are part of our company, you will note that you've had the great blessing of, just because you joined the 1x2 marketing suite, a lot of you woke up and saw money in your e-wallets, right? Anywhere from $15 to $30 to thousands of dollars, depending on how many who are a part of your directs or indirects have done the same thing. So I wanted to let you know that's not an accident, and it's not even complete. What do you mean by that, Dwayne? Well, a couple things I want you to note: that tomorrow this time, it's also going to include something called Fast Start. Fast Start, which you're going to hear and know what that's about. So there's some more money that will actually be deposited. Isn't that good news? If you like that news, type in the number 3, right? That way I know you're here with me. I'm not going to leave anybody behind today, but I want you to listen up and certainly stay with me the whole time, because this is a family meeting and I've got more to cover. Once you type in number 3, I'm rocking and rolling. Beautiful. Fantastic. Now, it's exciting news, but it gets better than that. This has been a tough couple of years for our company itself. And it's been a tough couple of years for a lot of you. So in a moment, I'm going to ask a volunteer. Earl, you're always on Skype, right? You live there. So I'm going to ask you, if you will, in a moment, when you can see my screen in full screen, I want you to Skype me and tell me that you can see it once I share it with everybody. Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and get back. Oops, number 1. Okay. Back. Let me do this. There we go. Perfect. Don't worry, I'm coming back to you. Oops. No. This is the one. There we go. So now I'm going to go out and I'm going to go ahead and grab a hold of my screen. And Earl, or anyone, you can let me know on Skype once you can see it in full screen. I don't suspect you can yet because I didn't actually put it there. Now, I've gone into full screen, and once you can see that, let me know in Skype. Anyone who's here. I'm sure my Skype is blowing up right now from all over the world, and it's okay. I am not my full self yet. I've been told I had my doctor's appointment 2 days ago. Beautiful. I had my doctor's appointment 2 days ago, and I am, let's see here, just a few weeks away of being at full strength, but you guys have been so genuinely kind and considerate. I recognize that many of you have your own things going on. And so we're going to talk about that for a minute. And first, if you look at my left of my screen, you're going to see Juan Carlos Olaya. He's our president. He came on board to help out with this vision we have to make a difference in our world for people who want to do home business. Knowing that there would be challenges, he sacrificed anyway. Knowing that he would be responsible for creating his own income and not use this company to create his income. Juan Carlos Olaya. He does an amazing job at making sure all the legal ramifications and things like that, and all of the guidance of most our Latin American constituents, which make up about 70% of our business. He's on top of that. And then to make sure that we internationally have the ability to be registered legally as an e-commerce company and as a affiliate company, and as well as a home business in general. Does an amazing job, and I thank God for him because you know, a lot of what you see behind the scenes with the new 1x2 marketing suite, it wouldn't have happened without Juan Carlos making sure that our statisticians go through the algorithms to make sure we can have a sound way to pay you faster and better. That's this gentleman on the left. On my right, I don't know why these guys always use this picture from 10 years ago. I don't look like that. I'm a much older dude, and I'm going to have to get him to change it soon. So that's not intentional. I don't know. Our designers, they just Google me and find a picture they like instead of me giving them one. But it's okay. No problem there. I'll take me at 41. I think I'm 41 on that picture, not 51. Anyway, on my right, our CIO, that is hilarious. This guy, he is absolutely 100% amazing as well. Jatin Patel, he has literally combed through, and I mean, he literally has to work 16, 18-hour days with his team to make sure that they can comb through almost every possible scenario to make sure that we can provide you this product and the other ones that we have. He as well has been a great contributor to our concept and our vision here at Ingresso Cibernetico, where we've released this new marketing suite. So this is who we are. Who do we serve? Before I get into the presentation, I want you to know who we serve. If you're here and a guest, you need to know that people that are here, we have cried together, we've laughed together. We've seen many of our members who were once homeless or on the verge to being homeless. We've seen people, we've had to share time with people as they go through chemotherapy, love loss, divorce. We literally don't just treat this as a money and numbers game. People matter. Our hearts are broken. This past week, as I know, Michael C., your mother has passed away, and I know how tough that is on your family. Many of you have had said goodbye to loved ones, and some of you immediate family, such as spouse and or children. That is not easy. But in the same token, it's one of the reasons we insist on creating this culture of the family presence so that no one has to go through anything alone. Some we've shared time with you as you or some of our family members have been at hospital side and not sure what the outcome would be from some accidents and other things. This is why we created it. Now, it doesn't matter if you believe it, like it, or don't want to be here. That part's okay. I can live with that. But certainly, I want you to note that we've had the great privilege and pleasure of not just being side by side with our members as they go through their family lives as we do as well. We've been able to see some transform themselves to a better quality of life, to where never having any success in home business to more than a few $100s here and there. In some cases, in other cases, some who've never been able to cross over into a 5-figure income. We've seen those transitions. We've seen people who now could generate thousands of dollars and never have done it in any other venture. And then for the first time was able to do it with our family. We love that. And in fact, if you're a witness and you have learned, with our company was the first company you were able to produce thousands of dollars from home, type in the number 4 if that's you. I want you to understand something. We've seen people transition from hundreds to thousands, and from thousands to 5 figures, and from 5 figures to 6 figures. And what's crazy about it is this isn't just turnover. The people who are typing in the window now have been here for a few years. It didn't just happen once, but it happened because of our commitment. And these two men you're looking at on my side, it's happened because of the commitment not to rob the members of their future business, of their future money. Because when ownership robs the companies usually get shut down because of knee-jerk reactions and robbing Peter to pay Paul. We've been blessed with that. Now, I don't want to keep you all day, but I needed to discuss that. In fact, I'm going to go back out because I need to see if any of you guys have responded to that comment. Yes. See that? Yes, I needed to see that. So as I put my face back on the camera, you guys will know, yes, I haven't shaven. In most cases, that would not be acceptable because I'm amongst family members. Let me tell you something. I am okay. I can come to you guys if I have a fever. I can come to you if I am on top of the world and feeling like $1 million, clean shaven, right? I can come to you anyway because you know I love you and I know that you love me. And because of that, we have created something. I'm about to blow your mind. If you're ready, I will show you. If you are ready, I will share that with you. Now, let's go. I'm going back out there as soon as I find it. I just needed to. And you guys can give me the A1 OK that my screen is in full screen again in Skype, and then I'll rock and roll. Now, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to start off with this thing, and we're going to talk about this new feeder matrix, what it's about. But before I do that, I just realized something. I don't start with money. I like to start with products, right? Because there's enough money games going on out here. There's enough money shifting games that's not a place I want to go. I'm going to start off talking to you about the 1x2 marketing suite and what it has to offer. So let's take a look at that. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to go back out. I know I left the window, but you will understand why in just a moment. Whoa. Spanish. I don't want the Spanish. I want Inglés. Momentitico, señor. Okay. All right. Wow. They put it all in Spanish for me. Okay. No problemo. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do it in Spanish because I love you guys, right? Okay. Google Hangouts. I'm going to my full screen. You guys bear with me for a moment. I'm going to be reading with you from site. My guys are updating something, so I want you to bear with me and enjoy the laughter. But let's look at it together. We have the 1x2 marketing suite that is comprised of 3 different levels of products. I'm going to log in and show you the products, but as I walk through them, I want you to understand we start off at the $100 level, which is the basic level, which gives you the ability to do some social posting. Right now, with the social poster, you can post out to Twitter, you can post to LinkedIn, and I think tomorrow, Facebook, I don't know if you guys have seen on Google, Facebook has a bug right now, and they're working through that bug. As they get through that bug, you should be able to post even in Facebook. Tomorrow, I think, what's today, Wednesday, tomorrow or Friday, we're waiting for their response. They have a bug for sharing and posting, and you can Google that if you want to know what that's about. But you can share your post from one place from the back office, and you get to create a mobile website. I'm going to go into a little bit of detail with you in a little bit as you see that. With the mobile website, you have the ability to have quick responses using our QR codes and being able to have some of the functions of like having an app of your own. You can create it for your business, get subscribers, create SMS text, quick call, quick responses through text, email, phone calls, pretty cool stuff. Then we have our $300 level and our $500 levels, which manager and I think director, or I'm not sure what the name of it is, but I think it's executive, a manager and director. With those, you get a page creator. You have the ability to actually create funnels. You have the ability to integrate with all the autoresponders, webinar platform. You get an opportunity to actually have your own affiliates, create your own products and sell them and get paid. You have the ability to sell your product and be paid instantly without waiting for someone to pay it to you in commissions. You also can send your, you also have the ability to send your products. Oh, it's not letting me. Okay, no problem. You have the ability to send your affiliates commissions instantly or delayed. There's a lot of cool stuff. I'm going to walk you through it in a moment, but we break it down to 3 different levels, not just in numbers and money, but we've got some really cool stuff here you're about to see. But so just so you know, in Spanish, right? Principiante, gerente, directo y Hectuvo. Guys, you gotta love it. I'm sorry, I had to have a little fun. I tried to change it back to English, and I'm sure it's to do with my cookies, but I don't have time to go into that. Now, let's take a walk together as I walk you through the stuff live, right? But check it out. I'm glad you guys know how to laugh with me. And you know, what is this stuff if you can't laugh in front of family members? So walk with me. I'm going to log in and show you some of this stuff from a test account. As I do that, I want you to hold back your composure of excitement. Yes, a lot of you woke up, right? A ton of you woke up and saw money in your e-wallet. You don't even know why. It doesn't even matter why. Like I said, anywhere from $15 to $30 up to thousands of dollars. You've been able to see that. So in this test account I'm about to share with you and how it works, I want you to note that, yes, I did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I'm sure you did. But it gets better. That's without recruiting anybody. When I'm going to show you the money, it's going to blow your mind. Already today, some of you woke up and you just shared your link and invited 2 people, and you've already cycled. Some of you already earned money from other cycling. It's crazy. Stay put. I'm going to get there. I see your excitement, but you're so wonderfully going to bear with me, and I love that, okay? Dashboard, that's where I'm going. If you could see my screen, I'm very happy about that, all right? So let's go ahead and take a walk together. We have the social poster, which I described already. Everybody already uses social networks. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail there other than tell you that inside the social poster, you can literally connect your accounts in Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. You can compose your messages, schedule them, and be able to manage it all directly from your dashboard or your back office. What I love also is you have RSS feed for those of you that work with blogs and other things where you can post according to your blogs and that schedule and really work along with that. And okay, what about the history of the post? All of the posts you've made, you'll be able to access and check it out and see what you've done and see what kind of trends you want to change or see what direction you want to go. You can do that there. That's the social poster. Now, the mobile website creator. Just to fool around, I had someone that works with us go ahead and create one. And some of the things that I like the most about this is I'm about business and business acumen. I don't really care about websites that are just pretty and all that stuff. I needed to do something that's going to generate more capital. We wanted to make sure you guys had that ability. So we have the QR code that you actually generate when you create your website, right? You have your subscription process give people a QR code so that it can create a call for you, or you determine it. You can share on your blog, on your your website and other places. You can share your QR code. When people use the QR code, it will literally send you a message that someone now has just swiped that, and then it would, in return, you can set it up so it automatically sends them a coupon code or your referral link so they can join your team. You can determine that. We have also the SMS. It will create SMS and also the text. If you create text, remember, because text isn't trackable, it needs to be like, what do you call that? HTML. So a lot of people like to use a URL for that, right? You can track it giving your URL, and it's amazing. I love this. But let's take a closer look. Here's the site that I think it's, yeah, good. It was created, just a little quick job. I told him, create a quick mobile website for me to see what kind of things can happen. Now, you could have used any banner, any colors, any navigation titles, any subscriptions, right? But he did it right here, and I can literally look on my mobile device at this page and automatically go ahead and subscribe, right? And those types of things. You got a lot of cool stuff like that. You can look at the RSS feed, you can join newsletters, you can show them and some of you will want to put a presentation. You want to put an opportunity for them to join your team. Some of you are going to build a marketing system with this system. That's the mobile website creator. There's a lot more cool stuff, but I really wanted to save time because inside of the funnel system, if this marketing system, it will blow your mind. To have anything equivalent will cost you anywhere from $99 to $4.99 a month. You'll see why in just a moment. It's mind-boggling. Now, some of you are thinking, but really? Yes, really. It's been tried, tested, and true. We have people earning a few thousand a week with this system alone because of what they sell in it. We tested it in the marketplace a year ago to make sure. It used to be we would try out our products on our members first, which isn't fair to our members who've been subscribing for us for years. So now what we've decided to do is begin to introduce our products in the marketplace first, test it, clean it through like Microsoft does. Then we bring out the version that is right for our members, and that's where this comes from. Take a walk with me. If you registered for this webinar today, you registered on one of the quick pages I put together yesterday. Under pages, you could create a new page. And the way I did it yesterday, it was so fast. It was lickety-split quick. So I click on that page, and I can access it, right? And what's crazy about it is when you click on create a new page, right now you can see some of the templates, right? You can thank you, launch, and different types of all other types of pages in there. But I like to always go and grab a new quick one. I mean, and it's fast, right? Like, look at your watches right now and see this. Watch what I do. It's like quick, right? Got my logo, right? I'm gonna go down and say, I'm gonna grab my video, right? Bingo, done, right? Then I'm gonna grab, let's see, no buttons. Let's see, I already got a button right there. Let's see if I want, no, I don't want this one. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that because I think I want an opt-in. I love getting subscribers, so I don't fool around with this stuff. I'm gonna go to an opt-in video. This is more my style, ladies and gentlemen. Bingo, right? Now I'm done. So watch how quick this is. Grabbing a logo. You guys are gonna be able to have fun with this stuff. Do I have one in my own gallery? Bingo, done. But I want it to be centered, easily done. Create a quick page. I don't want a phone number. I don't need that. I want them in my list, my love list. So I'm not gonna show this box. Bingo, done, right? I'm going to take my text. I'm going to leave it the way it is. I could add a countdown clock like you guys saw when the webinar started. Now, what autoresponder, right? Watch how cool this is. I only have connected 2 autoresponders, right? Get response and boost responder, but I could have Aweber, any of those here that I select. But look, I'm going to use a webinar. I have, let me take a second, webinar. There we go. Dex webinars, which webinar do I want to use? Let's go ahead and use the live sneak preview. That's what I did, escape, right? Boom. Now it's set to register people. How about YouTube? Let's go out to YouTube and grab any single video. I'm just showing you this real quick because I won't be able to show you a lot of the other stuff. I want to get this out of the way now. Let's go ahead and put 1x2 marketing. I don't know what I'm going to get. Okay, got something. All right, so I've got one. Even, wow, I don't even know who this guy is. I don't even know who this guy is, but I'm going to go ahead and use it. Somebody in Spanish has put this out there. Now I'm putting it in my site, right? Wherever it is. Okay. I'm somewhere. Here we go. Okay. So watch what I do. Putting it right there. Paste. I want it to be an autoplay. Bing. Done. Now, how about the autoresponder of the button? Let's go ahead and click it. I don't want this button. I don't like it. So I'm going to change it and say, register now. Don't worry, I'm going to get to the money, folks, but I need you to see you have total control racing over here. I'm not a big on square buttons, right? So I'm going to change the radius of the button. I'm going to make it a little bit more like me. I'm going to change the size, right? I want it to stand out and get people to register right now. Now, when they click it, it's going to happen that way. Bingo. I'm going to save the name. Call it Webby Test. Got it. Now, it may be that I want to go ahead and use my SEO settings. I do that. This thing will do anything you want it to, folks. I mean, I may want to put live chat code, Google Analytics, Facebook pixel codes, doesn't matter. I may want to put an attention bar up top, add a backdrop, overlay, doesn't matter. This is how quickly you do this. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Now I'm going to save it. I want you to see something. Get out of there, son. Get out of there. I want you to see something here, right? I want you to walk with me. This is the one I created for you guys. The one you registered. I just drug this in. I literally did it in probably less than 1.5 minutes. I went to page counters and dropped in a page counter that had an opt-in form. Then if you go and look at this preview, this is what you guys registered on, right? Now that the webinar is over, it's automatically defunct because the webinar already started. Do you see this? I created it that quick. Now that I've done that, I got to get out of here and go back to pages. And I want you to understand something. I can create custom domains. I have a video that shows you step-by-step how to do that. You can import pages that someone else creates. If you want to know what a custom domain is, it keeps you from needing to buy a lot of domains and then forward them. You can literally just go in and follow the steps in the video that walk you through how to take one domain like JenniferCrops.com, DwayneGolden.com, EarlCox.com, CarolynCoth.com, whatever it is, and you can create your own. You can put joinme.DwayneGolden.com. It shows you step-by-step how to do that. You watch the brief video that shows you. Products. Some of you guys, you have your own business and you sell stuff, right? In that business, you literally can add your product here. And when people buy it from you, our system will pay you instantly once you set up your payment options. It may be that you have your own page and you don't need to build it here. You could bring your own page to our product. So if I add a product, type in the name, description, and if there's a download page for them, I could put the URL right there. If there's files I need to upload, I could put them here. I could put the sales page here, even if it comes from somewhere else. This thing is going to blow your mind. Now, you guys understand coupons. I don't really want to spend time in there because I got to spend some time in the funnel. So why a product? Some of you guys already sell something. Some of you guys have a digital product and you want to put it in here so you get paid directly because right now someone else has it and you're just selling it for them. Well, no problem. Our system's going to help you with that. Let's take a look a little closer at this funnel idea. What's a funnel, right? Many of you don't know what a funnel is, so I'm going to help you. A funnel is something that is used in the marketplace that creates wealth around the world. Many of you don't know it. When you bought your last car, you were put into a funnel. When you bought your home, you were placed into a funnel. Some of you guys, when you bought your last television, you were placed into a funnel. You buy the television, right? And then they ask you, would you like 1 year's coverage? You already purchasing the TV. Now they want to give you something else. You say, yes, sure. Give me 1 year's television, 1 year's warranty. Also, fantastic. You also can have home service. If this will last you for a full 24 months, they offer you something else in the funnel. And what happens is companies realize if they just sell one thing in a linear fashion, one way, that's all they make. But when they add other things, they create a funnel. Well, we have internet marketing funnels built into the system so you can earn just like them. So take a walk with me as I finish explaining this. If you have bought something from GoDaddy, guess what? You can actually realize you're in a funnel the minute you buy a domain because they want to start selling you other stuff. Here's how this works. Let me show you. I'm going to take a look at a funnel and let you see how this thing really works. So I'm not going to edit. I don't want to edit. I want to actually manage a funnel. I'm going to go here and manage a funnel. So as I look at a funnel, you can manage. If you want people to only go to your sales page and buy one thing, that's fine. But here's what you do. You can set up, if you want someone to get affiliate commission, you set up the name in the description. You can decide if you want it to work with your membership site, whatever you have, whether you want recurring payments or one-time payment. So some of you guys are thinking $300 or $500. Trust me, you're not going to get this anywhere else, right? If you get it somewhere else, it's going to cost a lot more money. It's going to cost you every single month. So this is some of the cool stuff you can do with it. You literally have the ability to not just work with your settings, but you can set up your links, right? You can create your own buttons. This thing's phenomenal. What do you want the button to say? Then you can create what color you want it to be. Then you can take the HTML code and place it on your website. Then our system's going to track it so it's in your funnel. I could do this for days, folks, but I want to make sure I don't go too fast where I forget about the money. But I needed you to understand this is not a money shifting game. It's a real product where people are going to be able to make lots of money. And when they buy it, don't worry. They're not going to come back to you and complain because they get a business on top of this where they can make money. But this alone is worth it. Now, here's what's great. If you have a funnel and you have a team and everybody's being successful, you can share that code with your team so they have the exact same funnel. All they'll need to do is change their own referral link. You can actually set up your own funnel here where you sell it to your team because it took you a long time to build it. And they may want to pay you $5 or $10 a month to be able to use your system. You can do that with this system. Now, you can invite people to be an affiliate. That's a great thing. That means you can sell your product. It's not about Ingresso Cybernetico. This works with any company. So if you want to invite people to be your affiliate, right, you can use it to be affiliate for anything you're doing. And as long as you set up your payment options. You can also have a business partner. You and a friend can go into business together and begin to sell something online. Our system will always make sure that it pays you and your partner first, and then it pays the affiliates, and then the rest is profit for you. It goes into your account. This thing is off the charts. Now, I'm going to stop in a moment because I don't want to overwhelm you, but I want you to know that there's more bang than buck in this system. You're getting way more than you paid for. You can look at your sales history and so forth and so on. We have an image editor, so you don't need Photoshop to create your banners and work with your stuff that you want to change and edit things. We have a complete image editor here. We have a copy builder that will help you to build your own copy for your web page that you're building, built into it. And here's something I want you to understand. If you are simple, this is as simple as you want it to be. You don't have to use any of this advanced stuff. If you're advanced, it's as advanced as you want to be. We have a developer section where you can log in, give this stuff to your programmer where they can run scenarios to make sure that it's going to work fine for your system, and it's going to allow people, it's going to send them their login credentials for your product, and so on and so forth. What else is there? So there's one last thing I want you to know. There's autoresponder integrations. We also have Dex webinars in here in this autoresponder integration, so you can connect the webinar. We're including and adding, like we do in our other system, GoToWebinar, Genius Webinars, different other webinar systems, but you'll be able to use this in conjunction with GetResponse, Aweber, MailChimp. You'll be able to use this. Now, I'm going to slow down to 55 because I talk fast. I'm only rushing because I don't want to keep you all day. I need to get to the money so you guys can know exactly what you're really in for. So I'm going to share my screen, unshare my screen for a moment, if you would bear with me. All right. I'm starting to sweat. I got to be careful. I get a little warm. I'm going to turn my fan on if you guys will bear with me. Let me turn my fan on, okay? I need to because I got a little worked up. But I'm going to tell you something. This thing will blow your mind. The money is even better than the product, and I love the product. Some of you guys know I produced over 7 figures with this very same product last year. That's not what it's about. You get to now do it. It's all yours. Once you buy it, it's yours. You don't have to pay again every other month. You don't have to pay again every month. Once you get it, it's yours. Let me turn this on. If I start getting lightheaded, no one can resuscitate me because you're there and I'm here, right? So give me a second. I get a little too worked up. Now, now that I did that, you guys, in most webinars, I can't stand up because normally I get out of bed and I just put a shirt on to do the webinar for you guys. So this is one of those ones where there's no pajamas, none of that stuff going on. So I had to say that. Are you ready for me to show you the MONEY? If you are, type in the number 5. We'll get right to it so you can get ready to go home or get started, because some of you have been waiting around to watch. Now you don't have to watch. You can get moving and grooving. You know, the OJ said like this, money, 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 money. Okay, you're ready. All right. All right. We're in the right place at the right time. So now you know. You guys can have witnessed it. There's more product than it costs you in money. Yes, if you noticed it, type in number 1 and I'm leaving to go get started. I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug. Well, that's Barney. What am I doing? Okay, let's get back to it. I'm headed out now to get to the money. They said this in a movie a few years back. The fella said, show me the money. So let's do that. You deserve that. Let me know when you can see my screen. All right. I guess not yet. I'm trying, folks. Bear with it, brother, please. But please. When it's in full screen, you can let me know in Skype, because I usually have someone with me here in the webinar, but I'm alone today, and that's okay. So I will wait, and I'm going to start. If you can see it, you can be it. This is the 1x2 marketing suite. We call it a feeder because we created this in a manner that where we wanted to be as unselfish as possible. And we wanted to be, thank you so much, Mike. We wanted to be as unselfish as possible. And the reason we wanted to be unselfish is we know that in today's marketplace, it's difficult if you try and just marry a company for the rest of your life to bring your income in. Some are literally juggling between multiple streams of income. Some are juggling between multiple streams of little or nothing, but some are juggling between multiple streams of income, and you need to be able to feed people into that business. So this is not about Ingresso Cibernetico. The only thing we connected to this on Ingresso Cibernetico is we wanted to allow our members to join it first. That's why we gave time for our members to join it until today. No one has been able to recruit from the outside until today, until we are doing this now. So we wanted the advantage to go to our members so they could be first in and already start generating money. And thank God it worked. Right? Now, what does this mean? Let's go ahead and take a walk together and see. This thing is all about high frequency deposits. Frequency deposits. Any company can brag that you have a chance to earn $5,000. And if you only do it once a year, you have nothing. I say you should run back to work. Many companies say you could earn even 10 or 20,000. You know, you literally can have a job working 32 hours a week and do that, right? And have a life. But I'm here to tell you, with our frequent deposit system, some of you already today have started seeing deposits. And what's crazy about it is the minute you start recruiting and your team starts doing it, you're going to see frequent deposits happening around the clock. Some, it'll happen on a daily basis. Some, it'll happen a few times a week. You're going to hear about that. And I'm going to show you why. Now, it's simplicity earning. It's not based on getting a whole bunch of people in one leg and then you got to match them in another leg. It's not based on getting people in a force field where it's a 2x14. You got to get people all the way down through here. And then on Easter holiday, they have to do one other thing. This is simplicity stuff. 2 people, any combination. It's simple. So even a 6th grader can do it. If someone doesn't have an education, they can do it. If someone's advanced, they can do it. We wanted to make it something that anyone can participate in. Doesn't matter if you're a retiree and 75, 80 years old. You could either be a single parent. You could be someone like many who are in our 2x2, and you could have come from a homeless situation. Doesn't matter. You can do this one. Let's take a look and see why. It's based on you, your directs, and their directs. So now that's how we were able to create a model that can create ongoing payments so that even when you take time to rest and go on vacation, you can start having an upflow. It's not based on downflow. We saw a pattern of hatred. We saw a pattern of hatred. In some cases, people taking advantage of others, jealousy, all kinds of different things in the mix. If it relies on a sponsor to bring people for you, that doesn't work so well. What if you could benefit from the work that you do and the work that you and your team work on? That made a better sense. That means you can have an upflow of deposits, and there's no reason for the anger, animosity, hatred, all those things that go on. People taking advantage of others, unfortunately, because they're, taking advantage of downline. Well, we created something that gives you the ability to leverage, right? And your business can still be your business. You can still create your fortune, and you don't have to worry about your sponsor threatening that they won't bring you anyone else. You don't have to worry about that at all, because it only takes 2 people, and it flows uphill in a manner that's going to make you start crying with joy when I show it to you. I got to say this. I love this part the best. A new person who's unexperienced doesn't have to wait a half a year to see success. Most of you know when you have a new person, 3 or 4 weeks goes by and nothing's happening for them, they go ahead and they lose interest and they even forget. They stop logging in, they don't work it. But oh my goodness, when a new person gets here and they start, I'm going to be able to show you the kind of magic that happens. Maybe they only sponsor 1 person. Can they still see money? Wow. Can they still get deposits in their e-wallet? Wow. That's what I have to say to you. I'm going to be able to show you that. Now, so I can catch my breath. It has its products. We looked at those first. If you got here late, you don't know that, but you will know it when you watch the recording. So we know what the products are. Let's talk about the MONEY. What is this opportunity all about? It's an ideal system. It doesn't matter if you're in health and nutrition, if you need to feed people into your affiliate marketing blogging program. It doesn't matter if it's travel. I don't really care. It will help people generate enough money so that every week they can make deposits on Tuesdays and Fridays. Withdrawals, because we deposit into the e-wallet on the daily basis. Some of you today have enough to pay your mortgage just because you woke up and saw it there from this system. Some of you have enough to pay your car payment because you saw it, this system. Some of you can go ahead and fill your tank up and your gas this week. You didn't do anything. All you did was join it. For God's sakes, that's the power of what you're about to see. So put your seatbelts on and please hold back, and then be patient because we're going to show you. We're keeping it simple. Imagine if you can earn faster, earn while selling less, get paid when others are getting paid too, right? Get commission deposits in your e-wallet daily. And the best part, not have a monthly fee. Those of you that are a part of our other system, you pay monthly, you're gonna actually be able to earn more, right? And so people that are not a part of our other system, they get paid a different amount, but don't worry, it'll balance out. Would you like that to happen? The answer is yes, okay? No monthly fees and you get paid a lot. Let's see what it looks like. Raise your business acumen right now before I go any further. Don't think like a victim. You're helpless. Who's going to help me? What's going to happen for me? Will someone do this for me? What does that mean? You don't have to do that. You can take your time, follow what I'm saying, right? Watch the videos and see exactly how you can be successful. Here's the concept. It's a 1x2 marketing. So what's that mean? It means you take one level, which is you. You're the one, right? And then you put 2 on the next level. That creates a payment. This 2 people can be both 2 people you brought. It could be you brought one and they ended up in the spot twice because they started earning money faster than you. But the beautiful thing is, if you're new, when that one person starts making money and they cycle, you get paid because they did, but you also get paid because they caused you to cycle. So you have 2 different payment deposits coming in from that. Then when the people they brought in start to do it, you get paid from that too. So if you're new, you don't have to wait. If you love that, type in the number 7. If you love the fact that you're new people, don't have to wait 2 to 3 months or even a whole month to start earning when they just only have success with one. Type in the number 7 so I know that you also love it. While you're typing that in, I'm moving forward. What else? Well, my goodness. There's power in this thing. If you understand what a 1x2 is, every company that has tried this, they created an algorithm based on the top coming downward. We use our statisticians who use spreadsheets and algorithms to make sure it will be profitable for our members and still not rob the company. So it's based on a model that was proven first through algorithms and spreadsheets before it did it. I've looked and seen every possible scenario. No company's ever made this a flagship product. We're making it a flagship compensation because it works. And we've done thousands and thousands of tests. Here's the beauty. Let's watch it in action. Let's see how it works. It's like this. Let's say you got started. You wanted to be at a $300 level. You joined someone, you joined Jenny, right? And then you sponsored Phil. Wow, you made $105, right? You're not getting rich off of that because you put $300 in. You never have to put any more money in, but you put $300 in once. And all year long, you're going to be getting deposits like this. Let's see what it looks like. So you didn't bring anyone else in. You just brought 2 in. You're not average. You're below average. Okay? And that's okay. I'm okay with below average because you can receive above average money, and we're going to show you now. Jenny and Phil, they went to work. They're above average. Or let's say they're below average too. Let's say they bring in 2. So Jenny brought in 2 people, and it cost her to cycle. You know what happens when she did that? You get paid. Phil brought in 2 people, and he cycled. What's that mean? It means they cycled. They ended up here. Then they caused you to cycle. So you got paid when they did it. I'm going to show you the money in a second. You only brought 2 people in. But these guys, what's crazy is the people they brought in caused them to cycle. The people they brought in caused them to cycle again, which caused you to cycle. Here's why this is magical. When a person cycles, they can only land in your next available open spot. They don't go into some news place. They go into your new place. So if you're new, stop fretting. If you just don't know how to do this stuff, stop fretting, because there's only one place they can go when they have success. They fill your next available spot. You only have 2 spots at any one time. Most of the time, it's going to be half filled. When people in your team have success, if they're direct to you, they're going to cause you to cycle again and get another payment. And then when their people cause them to cycle, it's going to cause you to get paid and them to get paid. It's a system where not just the top people are getting paid, everybody's getting paid. Let's look closer. If, in fact, this was the $100 level, you get paid $140 from your cycles, 4 cycles. And from your directs, when they cycle, you get paid another $120. You've only put 100 in, but now you've got 260 if you look at that. But look a little closer. When their direct cycle, you make another $240. You've only brought 2 people in, folks, and they've only brought 2 in. Wow. Really? Yeah. But let's look closer. You would have earned fast start because you brought 2 people in. When you join any matrix, you get 2 people, and you know what happens? You receive fast start pay the very first time you join that matrix. So you receive another $45. This turns out to be $515 from your $100 deposit on the $100 level. So you're in profit mode. You didn't earn performance bonus because you need 4 people in 7 days to make that one. But let's look closer. What's this mean on the $300 level, right? On the $300 level, oh, sorry, I skipped something. Yeah, I'm doing this as if you're not. Yeah, I did it right. I'm ignoring this one. Okay, here we go. Ready? If, in fact, you're on the $300 level, I want you to see something. You will have earned $420 from your cycles, which puts you in profit mode. When your direct cycle, you're in $360. And when their direct cycle, you're in $720. This gives you $1,545, right? Some of you have seen more than that in your e-wallet this morning. It gets better, man. I'm just starting to move. What about the $500 level? Right, this is if you're not a part of our system. This is what you have made. That's what I'm doing. If you're not a part of our Ingresso Cybernetic Code, you still make $1,110. You win. You're in profit mode. Let's take a look at the $500 level. I'm going to take a look at it as if you're a part of the Ingresso Cybernetic Code. Here's what you're earning. From your 4 cycles, you're earning $700. From your direct cycles, you're earning $600. From their cycles, you earn $1,220. You earn $2,575 when you sponsor 2 and they each sponsor 2 and they sponsor 2, and it goes downhill. This is what you've earned. Man, trust me, magical. But what's cool, it's based on frequency of deposits, not waiting a half a year to fill 6 spaces. It's based on your frequency deposits. If you're not a part of Ingresso Cybernetic Code and you just joined this today for the first time, you can make $1,850 from your $500 deposit. There's something here that I want you to see. It starts looking like this. Here's what the hat was causing. You sponsored 2, and those sponsored 2, and it starts raining downhill, and it created these 4 cycles for you. This is where the money you just looked at came from. But what else is there? We have something called Ricochet Cycling that we know that people don't do things evenly, right? Everybody doesn't join 2. Some guy may join 6. Another guy may join 4. Some guy does 1. Some person joins none. This person joined 3. But let's go ahead and give you a really ugly scenario. Let's say that everybody sponsored 1 person except 1 person. Let's take a look at that. Let's take you, okay? I'm going to choose someone in the crowd. The last person that sent me a Skype, Evelyn. This is a guy, so that can't be Evelyn. Let's say this is Eric. Eric, this is you. Eric, you're not good at this stuff. You know, your cousin Elizabeth joined you. No problem. Eric, Elizabeth joined you. Elizabeth says, I'm not that good at it either, but I have enough room in my tank for John, right? John's in. John says, I'm like Elizabeth. You know, I could bring 1 person. So I bring, let's say, Arian. No, that's a woman. Let's say I bring Alina. Alina's here. Everybody's bringing 1 person. But question for you, Eric, how can you get paid? We're going to take a look. So Alina says, you know what? Ralph has always been my friend. I told him about it. He joined. He shocked me. So now we have Ralph, Alina, we have John, and we have Evelyn, and we have Eric. But who else? What happens if this guy joins two people, right? Francis joins two people, right? Here's what happens. Francis joins two people, and she's going to cause a cycle. She cycled, but this guy only brought one person in. One. Unbelievable. What happened to this one guy? He cycles because Francis ends up in his extra spot. Well, watch it. It's called Ricochet Cycling. Nobody brought in more than one person, but because Francis brought in two, she causes everybody to make money uphill. Watch how beautiful this is. This guy made money when Francis cycled, and now he's making money because he cycled. And what's crazy is, oh my goodness, look at this. This woman, I don't remember her name, she cycles because he cycled. She made money when he cycled, and she's making money now because she cycled. So she's getting two payments. Everybody here is going to make two payments because of the cycles, because one person brought in two. This is called Ricochet Cycling. This is how it happens if everybody brings in one person except the last person. My goodness, do you guys have any idea what happens when you guys start working today, starting today? Some of you are going to bring in 3, some are bringing 1, some are bringing 2, some are bringing 5, some are bringing 10, some are bringing none. My gosh, this creates a ricochet cycling that is going to blow your mind. Don't wait to get started. I have one more scenario because we have to go, and I don't want to keep you all day. We're coming up at 1 hour, and I don't want to keep you longer than that. I normally like to make the previews under 30 minutes, but this one's our first one. I got to make it long enough. Walk with me. Eric, I told you you'd get paid. You now got paid because Evelyn got paid, and so did this guy. You got paid because they both got paid. Then you cycled, and so you got paid 3 times from you and these people. Everybody got paid 3 times because of their cycle and what happened to their directs and indirects. Let's look at it a little closer, and let's say we're dealing with a high-performance team. Okay? High performance. Let's look at the performance. We have something called performance bonus, but let's just say you start working with your group and everybody between now and Friday. You want to bring in 4 people because you want to be able to get a nice, healthy withdrawal. We're going to let you withdraw when the money's there. So watch this. Let's say before Friday morning, you guys want to each bring 4 in through 3 levels. Let's look and see what you do. Most of you guys that are here, you're on all 3 levels. So let me show you what this looks like. You have 4 team members, right? And each of those 4, you want them to make sales, and then those 4 to get 4. Now watch how powerful this happens if you want to just come in and go strong, because it only takes 2 people to cycle. You bring 4 in, let's watch the magic of this all. Look at your people there, and we're going to dance together. We're going to look closely at it, right? You are now going to bring in 4 people. There's your first 2. It caused you to cycle. You bring in your second 2. Now you have 4 people you brought in. You're done bringing people in, right? But you earn money, and it caused you to cycle twice. Now, what's crazy about it is these 4 are going to start the same process, right? So this guy's going to bring in his first 2, and he's going to fill up your next matrix. This guy's going to do the same thing, and guess what? Causes you to cycle, right? It's happening. You brought in your first 4, your second guy did it, and already you're making money from different cycles. Your third guy is going to do the same thing, right? And your 4th, and so on and so forth. We're going to take a look at what this looks like money-wise. All 4 of your people start to bring in their 4 people, and now you got yourself a money-making chain. What happened, right? And how could this cause not ricochet cycling, just performance cycling? Let's take a look at this. You only take 2 people for the slot, so it's going to create these e-wallet deposits from the work you're doing. So you have unlimited earnings and no monthly fees. Let's take a walk together. I'm going to show you what happens in your payments if you get paid, if you're in Ingresso Cibernetico or not, right? And remember this. Oops, darn it. Did I do that? I jumped the gun. Hold that. If you make a sell within 180 days, that's all you need to do. There's no need for monthly payment. If you're making a monthly payment because you're in Ingresso Cibernetico, you don't have to worry about that. But if you're not paying monthly, you have to sponsor at least one person every 180 days for us to keep paying you at this high frequency manner. Now let's walk together. Here's what it looks like money-wise on all 3 levels. I'm going to show you if you're a part of Ingresso or if you're not. Everybody makes money. So here you go. I'm going to do it fast. From your cycles, you're going to make either 210 or 245. If you're looking at the one that says SO, that means you're an Ingresso Cybernetico, right? And you're paying monthly. But if you're not paying monthly, you're still making good money. Here's from your cycles. Here's from your directs when they cycle. Here's how much you're going to be making. And don't worry, we're going to take a look at it. Here's your indirect bonus money. And here is your performance bonus money. And here's your fast start money. Let's look at the totals. When you brought 4, and each of those guys brought 4. Let's look at it. First, if you're not a part of your sponsor's team in Ingresso Cybernetico, you make $370 plus $1,110 plus $1,850, right? We're looking at, let me do my math here. I'm going to add that up for you because my brain doesn't have time to do this in my head right now. Some of you guys are faster and you have your ink out already. So let's do this, right? So we said 370 plus 1110 plus 1850. So that's $3,330 for those of you that are not a part of Ingresso. If you're part of Ingresso, you can earn significantly a little bit more money. And let's look at that. The total for you is 485 plus 1455 plus 2425, 4365 is what you would make. This is just from 444. Really? Yes. What's crazy about it is once people start seeing you out of money, they start to tell people, and this thing starts churning like a little sprocket in machine. Now, all that to say this. Remember, one-time fee in each of the product. It takes $100 for the first level, $300 for the second level, right? And $500 for the other level. Now, I know I talk fast because I get excited. I have more of these presentations I'm going to be doing. There's going to be a presentation tonight at 7 that I want you to invite your guests to. And if you are a guest, join and invite your guests so you can start earning today. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to look at you in your eyes so we can talk together. It's real. It's real. And it's very real. Now, understand this. Some of you, as your life has been changed, many of you that are not new, you've been here for years, your life has been changed. You've been transitioned into a different income bracket. Some of you who have not had that experience, you're going to be able to do that with this system. 7 o'clock EST. Thank you. I'm sorry. Yes, EST. Thank you, Ernie. Let me type it in so you guys can be okay. I don't usually look at my Skype window. There you go. I want you to understand that. Some of you, before graduation of your children and your friends get here, before the wedding happens, before that big thing happens, you're going to really be able to produce an ongoing weekly withdrawal from our system to your bank account. I congratulate you in advance. If you are a professional watcher, stop watching and start today. Don't mess around. This is so very real. I know, like I said, you guys have already started earning money. You didn't do anything yet. Start doing something and see what's going to happen for you. Tomorrow, you expect to see performance bonus. Those of you, not performance, fast start bonus. It's not even been included in all the money you're looking at now. So you hang tight. You be ready. And I will tell you this, that I'm very proud of all of you. Some of you are new. You've hung in there. I know some of you, I remember watching some of you for 6 months wait to get to your trend and you start earning money. And then Earl Cox, you're one of those guys. Saw you for 6 months. And then your 7th month, you were at the top of leaderboards. You're like one of the top guys. I was watch it happen. And so it doesn't take much. We created this system to give you that leverage. It's independent of Ingresso, with the exception of we pay you more if you are on Smarter and Ingresso. It's the only connection. The other thing is we're going to open up on the weekend and introduce to you a contest so you can actually have another incentive to even do more and make sure April is one of your best months ever. So, yes, UTC. I got you guys. I got you, Ernie. What I'm going to start doing in the email messages, I have to look that up and find out what that is and include that on the web page, okay, if that helps you, okay? So hang tight. It's always Eastern time for webinars, always. Webinars are always Eastern time, always, always, always. Eastern. That way that's done, okay? Our corporate clock for payroll, commissions, all that stuff, that's always on deadlines and that kind of things are on Columbia time. So I get your point, but webinars are always Eastern. I'll make sure that's taken care of, okay? Now, let's go and get back here. Guys, get moving. The reason there's only 2 spaces, because the more spaces you have, the more opportunity there is for a dead spot. 2 spaces, you could cycle away from someone that's doing nothing and dead and move on and get moving with something that's special. So here's the deal. Get moving. Wait no time. Wait no time at all. Don't wait any additional time. Get moving. This is for you. I would love to see us next week. See people who have never earned an online from home in their life $1,000. I'd love to see a ton of those. I'd like to see someone who's never earned $5,000 or $10,000 do it next week as well on our pay cycle. Because I see already, right now I'm already looking. I can see the cycling that's going on from some of you that's already started recruiting. But there's no reason to wait. Compression. Compression's already done. Compression has already happened. If you log in, you have to log in and read the emails and stuff. But if you log in and see, if you had anyone in your organization that has happened, this webinar is for guests. I'll do that in a separate webinar, but you can log in and look that. And if you want to know anything, log in and check it out. That will help you there. But I thank you for asking. Okay. No, Eastern is Eastern. So when I put EST, if you Google that, you'll see it's Eastern, right? So New York, right? New York, Florida. Thank you. I'm going to send you the webinar link for the guests. So don't worry. That one, when this webinar is over, I create the new one for 7 o'clock and you guys will be able to invite them. So relax. You'll be able to do it, okay? And then we have some training webinars to help you guys learn the system better. We have training webinars that are going to be going on over the next week and ongoing. So be ready for those that will be put in your email and also placed on the website. Thank you so much. Can you import the codes? What kind of codes? Webinar codes? If you do, they're going to be on your webinar, which is fine, but they're not going to be able to see the chats and stuff that's going on with everyone, and it'll be kind of lonely. It's really important for people to know that they're not there alone. If you want to get the share code, I'll give it to you. Certainly. You guys want me to give you the share code for next webinars? I can do that. Just remember to include, and when you do that, include your referral link in there so they sign up with you, all those kind of things. All of you guys can get the share code if you like. That's fine. Okay? Anyway, this is Dwayne Golden. I won't give it to you for the one tonight, though. The one tonight I cannot give to you because if I do, I've got updates to make on it. If you take an in code now, you're not going to get the updates to it, so no way. But from after tonight, the webinars that we do for your recruiting, you'll be able to do that. Okay? Thank you, guys. I want to wish you an amazing week. I need to relax a little bit. I've kind of gone over top. My fan's blowing hard, but much love for you guys. And congratulations in advance to the success you're already seeing and what you're really going to see in upcoming weeks. Yes, if someone signs up on Smart Order and they want to be a part of that, they can join your e-commerce level. That's it. That will automatically give them the higher income. So they can, if someone joins you just in the 1x2 and they want to be able to get paid more, well, they can join you in the e-commerce level of your IC business. It's a feeder. It's supposed to feed people into that. You can feed them into your travel business. I don't care. You can feed them into your health business. That's the way this works, guys. Okay? Blessings. Take care. I wish you all the best. This is Dwayne Golden. Take care.